Righto, tell you the champs. Now today we're going to have a talk about the Alienware Aurora R13 or 14. I actually have the R14. I will get in the R13 if you want me to get that in too. I'll tell you the difference in a sec. And you may have seen some videos on YouTube, oh, do not buy these things and all that sort of garbage. Well, let me tell you now. I have the Alienware Aurora R11, or is it R12? I'm not sure. One of the two. I bought two of them. I love it. And this was the supposed one that's rubbish, you shouldn't buy. Now, why did I buy two? One of them my friend's got. He loves it too. I cannot explain how much he loves it. My man from Head of Techs in soggy Queensland, he bought 5 because you even got a better discount when you got 5 of them. Yeah, I'm not even joking. And that guy, Ash, he needs like 6 months therapy if he hears a fan, and he can set it so he doesn't hear a fan. And I'm going to get into this R13 in a sec because these are a lot better than the R10, 11, 12. But I can tell you I've had not one problem, and I really do feel sorry for someone that saw one of these on a deal. And by the way, I picked up my R11 for the same price as a single RTX 3080. It come with an Alienware 27-inch 1080p high refresh monitor, come with keyboards, peripherals, headset, a 3080, all for the price of one RTX 3080. I sold off the peripherals and it virtually cost me nothing. And someone would have missed out on that deal because they watched those videos. So I feel sorry for you if you missed out on those mega deals. Keep an eye out on Dell's website. There's always deals on these Auroras. That R11, I game in it in my lounge room. I play 4K gaming, no problems, no hiccups. It's not that loud. I don't overclock it. Just fuss-free gaming. And now I'm talking about the R13 right here. And you got to know what you're getting into with either the R10, 11, 12, 13, 14, doesn't matter. Think of these as just turnkey solution. You buy them, you get them home, you do the 100,000 updates, yeah, Windows of course, make sure you do all the Dell Alienware firmware updates as well, and then you just game. That's how you think of these things. Yes, there's proprietary parts. You shouldn't think of upgrading these. Yes, you can upgrade the storage, RAM, CPU, whatever, but don't think of it like that. Think of it as you just set it up, you play, and it's happy days. And this has come from me, an enthusiast, where I overclock my CPU on my custom rig, 500 megahertz. That's what these are not for. These are just for set and forget, just play, and you're gonna love this thing, all right? It's not meant to compete with a custom rig with the 360 rad and all this sort of stuff. It's just a turnkey solution, just get it and go. So anyway, the difference between the R13 and R14, the R12 is Intel, the R13 is AMD. So it's a Ryzen 5800X. It has a RTX 6600 XT, has good quality HyperX RAM, DDR4 of course in the Ryzen system. Can also get Nvidia graphics as well, up to 3080 I think. 750 watt power supply in this one. Of course, I expect there will be an Intel version, a full Intel version eventually. So Intel CPU, Intel GPU. Now even though my R11 is one of the best purchases I made last year, the R13 and R14 are much better. They are better thermals, better cooling, better airflow, they're bigger, there's more room in there, heat sinks on, vital components on the motherboard as well, liquid cooling all around there. They are better. And I never complained about the other one. So you can imagine if you get one of these, you're going to be very happy. So let's check out the power and thermals here. Okay, so we have this running under full load here, and what we can see is the CPU and the GPU going 100% and 136 watts on the CPU, 82 degrees. GPU is 73 degrees and using 106 watts, and there we can see there it's running all 100% there, no problems there. And we'll just have a look at the clock speed. There we go, it's clock speed 4.49, which is what it does. 4.5, that's what it does. Even overclocked it does 4.5, so that's what it is. Oh, I've got the air conditioner on. I'll turn the air conditioner off now, just because you don't want to hear those fan noises. And what I'm hearing here is yeah, 51 decibel. 51 decibels under full load. Now under gaming load, it's never going to be that bad. You're never going to be hitting the CPU 100% and the GPU 100%. So again, there you go. 50 decibels. Okay, so that's worst case scenario there. And why I say it's the worst case is you're never going to slam the CPU 100% when you're gaming. That's not going to happen. So when you game, it's going to be quieter and cooler. Of course, if you get a more powerful GPU, it's going to get hotter. Well, I'll have to find out when I get the R13 in, so stay tuned for that. This video is just to tell you, if you see one of these, especially on a deal, pick them up straight away. You're going to love it. You're going to get it home. You're going to game. You're going to have no problems. And the best thing is, I spent a couple of days on a custom build, maybe a couple of months ago, trying to figure out what was wrong with it. It ended up being the motherboard, right? If I did not have all these extra components, I would never have found out what was wrong with it. The best thing about buying one of these is you're buying it from Dell. Now, I don't know what happens in your region, but certainly in Australia, if you've got a problem with a Dell product, you ring them up, bloke comes around, or a Sheila, whatever, within 48 hours, and they come and fix it. No headaches. This is what I mean. These things are no headaches. You get all the performance out of it. There's nothing holding you back. It runs at those stock speeds with thermals in check and noise levels in check. You do want to be careful if you want to upgrade the GPU, because there is a bit on the motherboard that sort of blocks like a 2-3 slotter there, especially if it's a long graphics card. So you can upgrade the RAM, storage and CPU, but with the GPU, you've got to make sure you get the right size. Also the right power supply. The one I have here is 750 watts. Also there is a difference with the Intel. The R13 and R14, that Intel has DDR5 where the AMD has DDR4. But anyway, I can't actually wait to get the R13 in, but I love this R14, and if you buy it, you're going to love it. And yes, you enthusiasts that do DIY stuff, it's not for you, but if it's on a deal, why not, eh? Anyway, catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.